Shield banger down by 1. To block off. Ooh, that doesn't quite work, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. You're right. You're right. You are so right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like mousing over stuff that you can't even see. Where should I go? I could go here. Here might be good. What happens up in that corner? Oh, that's just a toggle for that. Yeah, okay, that's definitely the best corner for me to be in. Top left might also be good. Top left just has options menu. Okay, let's do top left. Let's do top left. Okay, good call. Good call. Okay, I forgot entirely about the fact that there's a pretty important HUD in the bottom right. Yeah. Where are we going to need to... So if we move him here, I think he dies to this guy if he exerts at all. So we move him all the way over here so we have more freedom of movement for like this guy to come across? I think maybe we do. But we gotta kill this guy the next turn or else he's gonna come kill him. Is there anywhere far enough out this way? No. Because if we go, can I move around? Yeah. Can I rotate? Is rotation a thing in this? No, rotation doesn't seem to be a thing. If I come over to here, he can still do 1 extra exertion and get in the way. Yeah, there we go, guys. There we go. And that's as far as I can get. Oh, wait, I can exert with him. Right. Nice. I can go here. And here he's totally safe and should survive the whole battle. And then I can do everything I need to do to win from there. And who should I rally if I do this? Let's see everyone's points. We have 5, 4, 4. We want to give him points, I think. So we want to rally him. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay, he attacks us. We don't care all that much. Well, we care a little bit. Do we just attack him? Let's check to see if this guy can make it through. So no, this guy cannot make it through to attack Eric. This guy cannot make it through to attack Eric. So we don't have to move our formation as it stands. So I think we just kill this guy. Well, we don't fully kill him, but we do some good damage to him. And we exert. Yeah, now he can't really hurt us in any reasonable way. Okay, and now we can one-shot both of these guys, and it'll go into whatever it's called. Actually, wait, we want to do it technically. We want to make sure that we're doing it right, so we want to pick the other one. Yes, bam. Both of them dead, and now we're on pillage, so that deflects. And yeah, we have easy kill on this guy. Bam! Made it without losing Eric. Eric went down to 1 health, but we got him out of there. We absolutely saved him. I think I've actually played the beginning of this twice, and one of the times I absolutely got Eric killed right there. Eric just died, and I just didn't have him. Because I think he comes with you if you don't kill him. Yeah. He's looking at the bay. A fleet of longships has arrived. Oh man, I wonder who this might be. Ah, that's Vognir's banner. The next Varl for kingship. And the other flag looks important. Important guests. Ah, I see. So they wanted us to say that everything would be fine when the royal guests arrived. What's the one more favor? Happen to stall the guests down at the docks. All right. Is there anything else to look at yet? No. Later on, we'll actually have multiple things to go to at any given moment. But for now, all we got is these docks to come down to, where you see the nice blue horn banners and the nice red. I think the red ones are the kingship ones, the red and yellow. Well, let's come on down. Let's take a look. Vognir. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. Ah, he was much younger when last I saw him. We're old. When we play as Udin, we're old. We're real old. Ubin, looking ancient. It's because we are. I think we're like what? Hey, the Banner Saga official Twitter retweeted my fact that I'm going live. If you guys are watching, welcome, welcome. Love this game. Love you guys. This is awesome stuff. Yeah, I think we're like 100 and something years old. Hey, how's it going? There's Hakan. Good old Hakan. Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid. Yep, yep. It's what Jordan demands. It's what we must do. Oh yeah, I remember who the other one is. The golden wolf head emblazoned on red, I was wrong, is actually the king of men. So it's the prince of men. The son Luden. And they are doing a capital exchange to show good faith. Good faith among men and Varl. Hakan and Wagner are not fans. Okay. Just getting through that. That was just us agreeing to go with them. And yeah. So, weariness suddenly settles in. We get to either talk to them or talk to the prince. Yeah, we can talk to Hakan, we can talk to the prince, or we can just go to the Great Hall and sleep. I'm going to start out by talking to Hakan, because he's awesome. Scrivener. You find Hakan in the mead house, surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. We go over to him. Straight for the flagon? Wagner is the one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. Ah, missed the massacre. Yep. So, already full of bodies, added a few more because of an uprising. So what you missed, Kurambies, is that we came into an uprising occurring and happened to be here just in time to help stop this whole government getting overthrown. And then we collected the taxes, because we're a tax collector. That's our job. And we're just, as giant, horned giants, we are making fun of humans. That's our thing. Glorified bodyguard, but at least we'll get back to Grofheim soon. Alright, so we had our chat with Hakan, and now we get to go talk to the prince too, because we may as well meet him. The prince is an unpleasant character, to say the least. Find the prince at the inn, guards blanket the building. Greetings, Prince Luden. You with Wagner? I don't remember you? No, we've just known him a long time, and we're tagging along for the end of the journey. Work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We crossed by chance. Ah, a tax collector. Fine company. Giant horned giants, indeed. There's like another word I could have said, but I lost it. Let's do this one. Let's say we have a historian. We're a historian. We've been practically trumpeting the fact that we are now allied. Oh, Luden. Wagner came to our capital, and now we're going to Grofheim to cement this grand alliance. He's not happy about the cold. We're winter giants, you could say. We're great winter giants. The Varl. I love the Varl a lot, actually. They're one of my favorite parts about this game. On top of the art style, I'd say the art style and the Varl are my two things that I love about this game. He's struggling not to complain outright. Well, yeah, that's the prince for you. Now, to fill in, since there's more of you here than there were a bit ago, only Dorpazin and Optinellen have heard this explanation. I have actually played a little bit of this game before. I was going through it and switched computers and realized that Steam didn't cloud save for this game. So I lost all my progress and then kind of set it aside for a bit to come back to it later on, and have finally returned to this game. And I'm going to try to do it, as much of it as I can today. That's the goal. Get at least past where I was before. Because I did do a good deal, but I didn't get anywhere near the end of the game, that's for sure. I did the first and second acts, I believe, so I know about the other characters as well. 20 renown. We're ready. I'm not going to bother reading any of that. That's just more stuff about what travel is going on. All that happened here is, we met the king-to-be of the Varl. We met the prince of the humans. We've joined with them because traveling in larger groups is safer than traveling alone, and we were just a small group of tax collectors. So now that we are with this other bit, we can journey together to our next destination, which is, of course, the capital of the Varl. Should be a nice, uneventful journey, you know. Nothing can go wrong, right? Nothing can go wrong. Ah, we're cracking open the mead. I, personally, as a very old Varl, will only drink a little. I go easy, but I'll go ahead and keep an eye on things. Now, we can go ahead and actually... Oh, here we go. Luden, always a pleasure. I thought I was about to get to customize my army, but not yet, not yet. You know what I just realized? Eric didn't ask to come with me. I'm pretty sure Eric asked to come with me last time, and I don't know what I did differently that made that happen. That's kind of sad. I liked Eric. Eric was pretty cool. Wagner releases a yawn and receives a stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Only 2 days out of Strand, and it's a long way to Grofheim. Here's the map, by the way. I have done an in-depth exploration of this map on my own, so I won't do it again here. You get to drag it and look around, but this map is fantastic. I've read pretty much everything there is to read just because it was all so interesting. Such well-done lore this game has. But specifically, we are the Varl of Grofheim. Here's our capital here between the two spears. And the ones that we just met with are the king-to-be of Grofheim and the Prince of Aberrang, the capital of humans. So there's that right there. And it's down in, I forget what this Rundwall. Rundwall is the main area, and then Stromlund are the two main areas of humans. Now, they came into the bay here at Strand, because Strand, if you take a look, is the last good port, essentially, on the coast. Because as you go further up, starting around here, everything is ice. And as you get all the way up into here, you can't actually come into port at Grofheim, because this is just an icy sea. This is just a field of ice called the Frozen Tombs. So there's no way to actually bring boats in here at all. And so they come into here and travel the rest of the journey on foot. So we will be going up by Vaderfell, across over to Schlid, down through this way, and then up between the two spears to come into Grofheim. So it'll be a nice long journey, certainly uneventful. What could possibly go wrong? You know, nothing ever goes wrong on journeys. Ever. But yeah. Very, very cool game. Very cool world they've created. Lots of interesting lore. If you ever do pick up this game, I do recommend spending a while just going around and just clicking on everything and reading what there is to read. Lots and lots of interesting stuff. I think I spent like an hour and a half just sitting here reading the first time I played the game. It was a little bit ridiculous. We head north, then east past the forks. It's far and it's going to be a long march. Oops, I accidentally double-clicked. Well, covered in ice all year. He just asked why they couldn't go by boat. That's what happened. I accidentally clicked twice. Like glaciers. All right, half day to Vaderfell. Let's take the journey. Camp is where we manage our caravan. So, we can also rest. Oh, it wants to just go into heroes. Some different things we can do are rest to improve morale, but that uses up our supplies. We can change how we do stuff with our military. So our current roster is down here, and we can upgrade them. So let's actually click on Gunnulf. Gunnulf is, oh yeah, he has extra ranks in his abilities that you can get. I forget when you get ability ranks. I think it's like certain levels. Oh, cool. Nice. So, let's go ahead and promote him. We only have 35 renown. Yep, we'll use that amount of it to promote him. Gunnulf is incredibly useful for just